Hey folks, it's Eric from Support Adventure, and I'm going to tell you how to do a good online video job interview. Because we are a company that accepts IT support applications and staffs for lots of companies for that. So we see all of the mistakes people make. So I just wanted to talk about this. Now, the first thing about online job interviews is like, it's a whole, there's some basics that you can just sort of get before you even start the interview that will set you up for success. So the first thing is having good audio. You'll notice that I'm wearing a headset that has a boom microphone, and the brand is Sennheiser right now. And I'm using this. It costs less than $50 US, and it just makes me really presentable online because you can hear what I'm saying. If you're using a laptop mic, I would say that you're making a big mistake because laptop mics, this is what a laptop mic sounds like. And compare how you can hear what I'm saying now versus when I switch back to my headset here. Check this out. I mean, like, this is just so much better, and you can set yourself up for, you can sound so much more professional, appear more professional, and just like make sure that you have a good microphone. You can get desktop ones, but a headset with a USB interface is king. Bluetooth can run out of batteries, but USB headsets always work. So yeah. Next thing is camera position and lighting. Basically, look right now. I've got a nice background, which you can see, and you can pretty much see my face. Okay, there's a little bit of a shadow on my face, on the side of the face, but you can actually see who I am. We've seen interviews where you can actually not even see a person's nose. And they just turn on their webcam and they use whatever video is there. No, you want a decent amount of light. Maybe for me, it would be better if I did this right now. And just sort of like, you can see a nice background, this gray plus the palm trees. Beautiful. This is good enough. It's not great. It would be better if I had more light on my face, but this is good enough. Just make sure they can see your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and everything so that you are presented well in your interview. People want to have the greatest approximation of face-to-face interaction in a job interview. So if they can't see you, they're not going to feel that rapport. They're not going to feel like they actually met you. And if you do, voice and your appearance properly, they will feel like they've actually met you. I've met people far down the line that I got to know on video, and it was just like, the only thing I didn't know is how tall they are, basically. So it's great if you can do this right. Also, camera position. A lot of people use smartphones and they do it from down below, like from under here, and you can see this like double chin, and it just looks horrible. If you are using your smartphone, if you have to, use something like this, a tripod with a smartphone holder, and put it slightly above your face. So you've got this nice sort of looking down. So, or you can use a laptop, but you want something like this. This is optimal, and you want it to be stationary, not moving around. I'm holding this in the air right now, so it's moving around a bit, but you get the idea. But a laptop on a desk is a lot better than, smartphones and stuff like that. It's just a lot better. So, because the best thing about the laptop is, like a smartphone, I'm looking at myself performing this video right now. And when I look at myself, it almost looks like I'm looking you in the eye. This is me looking you in the eye. This is me looking at myself on the screen. So use a laptop. Make sure that wherever you're looking, it gives the appearance that you're looking at the person who's watching. It's really important because that communicates sincerity and authenticity and connection. All right, so how to dress for a remote job interview. This is something that I see people mess up a lot as well. Right, so you want to be smart, casual, or simplistic. You'll notice all my videos, I'm sitting here in this sort of black t-shirt. People watch me in a black t-shirt, they don't think about it because it's just a black t-shirt. And pretty much a black t-shirt can be good in any sort of circumstance. For a remote job interview, it looks acceptable, professional enough for working from home, not too distracting, and yeah, fine. Smart casual, I would wear a button-up shirt, also black usually, so people don't have to think about it, but it adds a little bit of, smart casual, a little bit buttons, I wouldn't wear a tie ever. I wouldn't wear a suit ever for a remote job interview because it just looks like you're trying too hard to impress. It's similar to how I said on job applications, people write, "Dear Sir" or "Madam." Wearing a suit to a job interview gives the same impression that you're just trying to impress people, and that you want your superficial appearance to override the actual content of who you are and what you have to offer. So dress in a way that's smart casual or simplistic, minimalistic like this, so people don't have to think about it. If you're wearing some sort of Hawaiian shirt or some sort of t-shirt with some, cartoon on it, people will ask, why is he wearing that? Why is he wearing purple today? Why is he wearing pink? What does that say about him? But if you're wearing a simplistic black or white shirt, they won't think about it, and they'll just focus on you and how you're presenting yourself and what you have to offer. And that's much better, believe me. So start the interview with a little bit of small talk and rapport to prove you're relaxed about the whole thing, to get relaxed and feel connected with the person who's interviewing you. And just sort of talk a bit about where you live, your home environment, blah, 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 your wife, your kids, why you want to work from home and all that stuff, but not too much. Keep it to like 2 or 3 minutes, unless they go longer with it. If they're really into getting to know you as a person and your lifestyle, go with it. But ask them questions about their lifestyle and how it is running a remote company. Try to understand how many of their staff are remote, how many are working in an office, and are they remote? Do they like working remotely? Stuff like that, and all that stuff. And then you'll get to the meat of the interview. If you want to say something good about their company, I would say give sincere, heartfelt compliments and congratulations for their success and stuff like that, but don't try to flatter them. An example of flattery would be, I don't know, saying like, oh, wow, that office there looks like you have a really impressive office, and like trying to make them feel important, or stuff like that. And flattery is almost universally despised by people who are looking for authenticity. But if it's a sincere thing, like, hey, I see you guys are using ConnectWise for your ticketing system, or I see you guys are using this system, that system, and I've used it before, and it's really great, and I feel that that's going to set me for a good basis to work in your company. Yeah, give those sorts of sincere compliments. Or I read the company values on your website, and I really resonate with your clear communication policy, or the vision for your business to change people's lives. Talk about stuff like that, not you guys are really impressive. I saw your blah, 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 and you really impressed me. Or like, anything that you don't feel in your heart, coming from your heart when you're saying it, don't say it to impress them or anything like that. Don't bullshit. People have bullshit detectors that will get you, struck out of the game really quickly if they're not into that sort of thing. Also ask lots of questions about the company and the challenges to prove that you can think like a manager, because the best staff members or employees will understand the considerations of management, what they're looking for, how to be a part of the team, how to contribute towards the joint cause of the company, and sort of like how to make things work in the system that the management and owners have set up for the company. And if you show that you have understanding of their management considerations, then they're going to feel a lot more comfortable about hiring you, and they're going to feel that maybe not just there is potential for growing you in the company and maybe giving you responsibilities as a manager. In the same category, I would say show that you're a go-getter. Show that whatever you're doing, you're really interested in. Like I said in the previous video, like show how you want to grow with a position. Show how your previous experience, it puts you in a good place to roll with it and do the job really well, and show that you view the job as a stepping stone to advancement in your career. Not that you're just trying to get another paycheck because you have to, because you need money, but you're a go-getter. You want to drive results for the company. You want to be a part of the team. You want to, give them what their vision needs to be successful from your role. All right, the next thing, answer the questions honestly. Again, about the bullshit detector. Nobody wants somebody who's bullshitting in a job interview, because when we sense bullshit, we just think, well, this person's not going to be an honest worker. They're going to be cutting corners. They're going to be lying about things and all this stuff. So answer all the questions honestly. One of the things that people do in a job interview to test this, often what they do is they'll ask about your weaknesses. past mistakes and stuff like that. And you have to be able to talk about your past mistakes and what you've learned from them, because we've all made mistakes. And what we really want in a job applicant is somebody who is on a journey to make themselves better, not somebody who's perfect already. You know, there's lots of people we could hire who are experts in the field, consultants, freelancers, whatever, who can be the best and they've made huge businesses out of it. No, for job applicants, we want people who are going to improve themselves, grow with the company, stay interested, stay challenged, and be able to turn themselves into something better from when they joined, and that we're on a journey together with you. So talk about your past mistakes, what you learned from them, your weaknesses, how you want to improve yourself, and all that sort of stuff. Also, I would prepare questions for the company in advance that show intelligence about what they're doing and how you can fit the role that's been described, how that fits into their company, and things that you don't understand. So if you have good questions, almost all the interviews I see these days, they ask, hey, what do you want to know about our company? If you have those prepared in advance based on the information that's available, you will kill it compared to people who don't have that prepared in advance. So prepare as much as possible and be on the lookout during the interview for more questions, and make sure you ask them. Now, the last thing, I'm going to give you some jujitsu that will help you. Honestly, these are tactics that will help you achieve success at the end of an interview. You should talk a bit about your other options. Don't seem needy for the position, because if you don't have other options, you seem less attractive. If this job is your only chance to succeed in life, and if they don't give it to you, you're going to be heartbroken and crying. We don't want to hire people like that. But if you say, I've got another interview tomorrow, I had another one last week, you guys are kind of in the running for a company that I might work with. I hope that, I'll be able to accept an offer, but please try to let me know as soon as possible if you do want me, and I'll weigh my options and see what I want to go with. So you want to sort of be interviewing them, whether they're the best company for you to work for, and that gives them more power to you. Don't seem needy. Don't seem like you get it. And also, after you do that, I would recommend, and you should have other options. If you're not applying to as many jobs as possible, opening up as many potential doors for yourself as possible, well, you really should be. And then at the end of the interview, ask them for a realistic timeline for hearing back about the position, and whether, if you're unsuccessful, if you will hear back, and have them sort of say something about that, because if they say it, they'll be more likely to actually get back to you. Trust me. So that's it. Hope this helped. If you haven't seen it, check out the remote job application tips, and I wish you the best of luck in finding the remote position that allows you to live the lifestyle of your dreams. Greetings from Thailand. Take care, guys. Bye now.